Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. How are you? Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Bluetooth is ready.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين واللعنة على أعدائهم من الآن إلى يوم الدين أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Before I start, I just would like to ask whether everyone can hear me clearly and loudly.
Yes.
The quality of the mic is not that great, but inshallah, I'll try to get a better mic. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I will just get the book online. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Now, lesson 5, which we did before, what does it consist of and what is the main theme of this lesson? So the main theme of this lesson are two things. Number one, it's talking about mudaf and mudaf ilayh. For example, here it says Akitabu Muhammadin. As an example, is a particle, or it is called interrogative particle, meaning the particle which is used for asking questions. So means is. So Akitabu Muhammadin Hadha Ya Yasiru. So here in this sentence, which we did before, we are learning about mudaf ilayh. So as I mentioned before, with regards to mudaf and mudaf ilayh, it is two nouns which you have together. It's two nouns which you have together. It's not a verb and a noun, but they are always two nouns. And the first noun always comes without alif lam. Number one, it comes without alif lam. Number two, it comes without a dhamma tanween. It comes out without a dhamma tanween. So alif lam and dhamma tanween is always removed from the first noun, which comes as mudaf ilayh, and it will be only with a dhamma. So kitabu instead of being kitabun or al kitabu. Okay, so then the noun which comes after it it comes in the state of jar, which is called in English the genitive case. And this can either be with a kasra tanween or a kasra if the second noun came with alif lam. Alif lam. So if the second noun came with alif lam, then it will be only with one kasra instead of two kasras. So kitabu Muhammadin here is mudaf and mudaf ilay. Okay, and also the first noun, it's nakira, meaning that it will not be with a definite article, which I explained before, and it will be an indefinite noun. And it's also called common noun, as I explained before. This is the first type of mudaf, mudaf ilay. So in English, it's called possessed noun. The first noun is called possessed, and the second noun, which comes, is called the possessor. Okay. And then the reply, we said Yasir la hada kitabu Hamidin. We said Yasir said that, replied no. The hada is a subject, as we call it in Arabic, mubtada. This is kitabu Hamidin. This is book of Hamid. And also, as I mentioned before, that the literal translation of mudaf, mudaf ilay, when they are related to each other, it is the meaning of. Book of Hamid, book of Muhammad. But however, this is the literal translation, but if you want to do a more a correct English translation, then you will say Muhammad's book or Hamid's book. But it's good to know both translations, literal translation and a more correct English translation. Next one, I will go to, because I'm not going to teach the whole lesson, I'm just teaching the key points. The other point is about here, which I mentioned earlier on. So here, over here, Aina daftaru Ammarin. Aina daftaru Ammarin. Where is notebook of Ammar? So here, mudaf, mudaf ilay. First noun is coming. Yes, perfect. Whoever's doing that, thank you. That was great. So here, Aina daftaru Ammarin. Where is notebook of Ammar? And then reply was, Yasir replies, huwa. So huwa is being used in the meaning of it. So we never, when we said where is Ammar's book, we didn't say in English, he is there, but we use the word in English, it. And in the Arabic language, huwa also comes when it refers to a non-living thing, it will come in the meaning of it. In Arabic language, they don't have a specific word in the, which means it, but they use a pronoun, huwa, if the noun which they are referring to, daftar, is masculine, so huwa is used. But if daftar had a ta marbuta, a circle ta at the end, then they would not use huwa pronoun, but they would use hiya pronoun instead. So here, huwa is referring to the notebook of Ammar. It is on the desk, teacher's desk, or desk of the teacher. Okay, there's two more things I need to teach you here on this example. Number one, maktab and al-mudarris is mudaf, mudaf ilay. Okay, but before I touch mudaf, mudaf ilay, let me explain something. Normally, imagine that al-mudarris, the word al-mudarris was not here. Al-mudarris was not here. So if it was maktab by itself, Sister Sadiqa, can you come on the mic for a second? Sister Sadiqa, can you hear me?
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum.
Sister Sadiqa, can you hear me?
Yes, assalamu alaikum.
Maybe she can't hear me. Okay. Okay. Now, alaikum salam. So, can you hear me?
Yes, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. If Just 1 second, please. Now, alaikum salam. So, can you hear me?
Yes.
Alaikum salam. There should be no echo now, inshallah. So here it is ala maktabin. So ala maktabin. Is this correct, sister? Ala maktabin.
No, it should be ala maktabi.
No, imagine al-mudarris didn't exist. It was only what would be the i'rab if it was ala maktab? So what would be the last i'rab of maktab without al-mudarris being there?
Maktabu.
No, ala is coming. Ala is harf jar.
Oh, harf jar.
So what
Then
does
it would be
yeah,
maktabi.
ala maktabin? Correct. Kasra tanween. Correct. Ala
Yeah.
maktabin. Because it does not have alif lam.
Yeah.
Correct. Now, however, what's happening now? Maktab is mudaf to al-mudarris. So mudaf ilay. The ruling of mudaf ilay is the first noun which comes, it will not have a dhamma tanween or a kasra or a fatha tanween. So what happens? The tanween is removed because it's mudaf. Normally it should be maktabul mudarrisi, desk of the teacher. However, because before the default position, maktabul mudarrisi is the default position for mudaf ilay, because it's coming and situated after a preposition, which is ala always infects the word which comes after it, despite being a mudaf. So from maktabu, it becomes maktabi. And maktabil mudarrisi is still mudaf and mudaf ilay. Is that clear, Sister Siddiqa?
Yes. Yeah.
Brilliant. Is that clear for everyone else as well? If you could write in the chat box.
Yes.
Sorry, Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. As we, if I'm not wrong, after the huruf jar, isn't it the noun has kasra, not kasra tanween?
It will have a kasra tanween if it's coming without alif lam. If it's coming with alif lam, it will only get one kasra.
Okay, Jazakallah.
No problem. This is the first thing, okay? So this is the most.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum assalam, yes.
So because of the preposition Allah,
yes,
the maktabil mudarrisi became a kasra.
Yes, the maktab became a kasra, and al-mudarrisi, al-mudarrisi is getting a kasra because it's mudaf ilay, and the ruling for mudaf ilay, it always gets either a kasra tanween if it is without alif lam, and if it is with alif lam, it just gets a kasra.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Thank
Everyone
you.
understanding? 100% yes.
So Sheikh,
Sheikh?
Yes. Who's speaking there?
Sheikh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, sister.
Yeah, you said like a second noun will be nakara, and
No.
yeah, second noun with yeah, that's what I wrote here. Second noun will be nakara, right?
The second noun can either come nakira or marifa.
Marifa. Okay, either.
Meaning with alif lam or without alif lam. So both options are
because,
available.
Yeah, this al-mudarrisi is not nakra, so yeah, alif lam. So I was wondering, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
may I, Sheikh?
Who's speaking?
Sakina Murad.
Yes, sister.
When you said ala maktabin with the kisra tanween, so does it have to have al before in order to get the tanween, or it can be with harf jar al maktabin?
So if it's with alif lam, then it will only get a kasra. If it's without alif lam, then it will get kasra tanween.
Without, with.
Yeah, so if it's with alif lam, then it will be without a kasra tanween. And if it's without alif lam, then it would get a two kasra tanweens.
Okay, even so with the harf jar.
Yeah, that's right. So if it's so imagine al-mudarris wasn't there.
Yeah.
Okay, if mudarris wasn't there, and it was ala maktabin, and if maktab, it is on the desk, it will be alal maktabi.
Okay, I see. All right. So if I just take out the mudarrisi, it will be al maktabin. But if it was al, it will be al maktabi.
Alal maktabi, correct.
Al maktabi. Oh, thank you, Jazakallah.
That's brilliant. Alhamdulillah. That's good that everyone's small.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum salam, sister.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Here is, I want to repeat actually, is mudaf ilay is either marifa or nakira,
Correct.
while mudaf is always nakira.
Ahsanti, correct.
Okay, thank you.
Or nakira in the sense, now things that you may say something here, but let me make it clear. Nakira in the sense that the noun wise, however, like you could have, yeah, that's right. No, that's fine. That is correct. Yeah, that's fine. I was going to say something, but there's no need for that. Okay, now the other thing, let me just try to. Okay, and then the other thing which we learned in this lesson, it's about these new, just one second. So the other thing which we learned new, it was about, sorry, just give me 1 second. Just let me just turn the page back. So the other thing we learned as well is about these adverbs. So we learned about adverbs, tahta. Tahta means underneath. Tahta means underneath, and sorry, tahta means underneath, word tahta, and the noun which always comes after tahta will be mudaf ilay. Tahtal maktabi. Tahtal maktabi means underneath. And then the other thing we learned as well, what else is there? Yeah, on this page was tahta, which is underneath, and then no, we haven't got the other one. And as we did ala already, which means on. And then on page number 38, so these exercises, this is the most important part. I will try to probably include 1 or 2 questions from each lesson in the exam. So for example, this is important, this exercise here. So I'll do the exercise myself and then everyone listen so that we can go at a good pace. So here it says, rewrite the 2 words in each group. So the second word is the possessive form. So here we have kitabun and muhammadun. So it wants you to make it mudaf ilay. So what you see here, they have made it for you, kitabu muhammadin, book of Muhammad. You have qalamun and hamid. So we will say qalamu hamidin, because all of these nouns here, and the first and second noun, are both nakira. They do not have alif lam, and due to this reason, they the last noun comes with the kasra tanween. Baytu Abbasin, ghurfatu Aliyin, daftaru Sa'idin, mindilu Yasirin, kamisu Ammarin, sariru Khalidin. And here, the second noun is coming with alif lam. So here, it will be maktab and al-mudarris. It will become maktabul mudarrisi, desk of the teacher. So these 2 things are really important and they will come in the exam. You need to know this. and know the difference between the two? غرفة علي and Baytul Muhandisi, house of the engineer. So you see alif lam has come, and it's now coming, instead of a dhamma, it comes with a kasra, like this one here, example here. So okay, mudaf does not have al and will not have tanween on the last letter. In its default position, mudaf will have a dhamma, but when it comes after preposition, it will have a kasra. Mudaf ilayh will have a kasra tanween when the noun does not come with al and sorry. Correct. So this is the important thing. That's correct. In the chat box. Dukanu Tajiri, Bayt al-Muhandisi, Ismul Waladi, Kitabullahi, Bintu Tabibi, Miftahu Sayyarati. So both things are really important. So you can see one mudaf and mudaf ilay, both parts do not have alif lam in this one here. And in this one here, the second part, the second mudaf ilay has alif lam. Okay? Is that clear for everyone? Is that clear for everyone? Okay, that's fine.
Yes.
Yes, I didn't want to do. Thank you, Sister Zahra, for writing tahta khalfa amama. I was just waiting to go onto that page to cover that. So thank you. So here, this will come. Yes,
sorry.
go
Okay.
ahead.
So if it is a feminine noun, so it
Yes.
will have only a kasra, right?
If it's a
Or not?
feminine noun, where does it situate, sister? It's a general question which you're asking, or you're asking in regards to
If it's
mudaf?
marbuta, then it will definitely have a kasra.
So if it's so with regards to mudaf ilay, at the moment, I'm going to teach you something which is not correct, but I'm going to teach you as it is, because I don't want to confuse the students as yet. So who asked this question, by the way?
Siddiqa.
Sister Siddiqa Aladina or Sister Siddiqa?
Jafar.
Sister Siddiqa Jafar. Okay. Have you studied Arabic before, sister, as well?
No.
Okay. So if it is occurring in the beginning, it will get, that is correct. Whenever you have a name of an individual, it will be with, and it's having a time marbuta and it's a name of individual, it doesn't get a dhamma tanween. It only gets a dhamma. Hamzatu, Talhatu, Ikrimatu, which we did yesterday, and that is a ruling, because in Arabic, they are called diptos. That is a certain type of nouns in Arabic which are prevented from getting a dhamma tanweens. Okay, and when they come as a mudaf ilay, when they come as a mudaf ilay with a alif lam, then they can get a kasra.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
When they come with alif lam, then they can get a kasra. Okay, that's the best way of answering that question.
What if it does not come with alif lam? Because names do not come with alif lam, like Hamza too.
I'll give you an example. Al-Husano, Al-Hasano.
Okay. Like Hamza too, if it comes like Hamza too, will it be Hamzati?
Yes, Al-Hamzati.
Okay.
Yes.
Kitabu Fatimata. It'll be.
No, why this? Okay. I thought you were going to ask you this to say this. The reason what I did, Sister Natani, is that I told a ruling which is according to the books of Nahu. If any name which is a dipto which comes with ta'i marbuta at the end with alif lam, then it defies the normal ruling of getting a fatha.
So can you give us an example? Oh, you won't give it to us in the exam. That is all we'll do.
Yeah.
Just give us what we've learned.
Yeah, this is
okay. But just for my information, suppose it was Fatima's book.
So if it's if Fatima was Kitabu, if it's Fatima of Alif Lam, let me answer that question afterwards. Natani, ask me that question afterwards, because I don't want to confuse any student here.
Okay.
Okay. Now, next thing in here we learned about verbs. Okay. Now this is something I'm going to teach, which I was planning to teach yesterday, but I didn't teach it. I'll teach it today. Now, in question, okay, let me just enlarge the screen. Number 4, exercise number 4, it says, kharaja al-mudarrisu min ghurfat al-mudiri. So the teacher left from room of the manager. Remember something here, that whenever you have a verb, after the verb, you have the doer of the action. The doer of the action, if it's visible, a noun, it comes after the verb. And when it comes, it will be with a dhamma. So al-mudarrisu is getting a dhamma or a dhamma tanween due to being the doer of the action of kharaja. Okay, so here it in Arabic we will call this fa'il, the doer of the action. Okay, kharaja al-mudarrisu is the doer of the action of kharaja. As you know, every verb requires a doer, and al-mudarris is coming after the verb, and it is classified as the doer of the action. Okay, that's one thing. And the other thing I need to mention is that when you go to this one here, this example here. So this one here, Al-Qur'anu Kitabullahi. Al-Qur'anu Kitabullahi. Now, where it says Al-Qur'anu Kitabullahi, Al-Qur'anu is getting a dhamma as well. So this is getting a dhamma because this is a nominal sentence. Okay, what is a nominal sentence? A nominal sentence is a sentence where a noun starts the sentence. So this is the reason why Al-Qur'anu is getting a dhamma. Al-Qur'anu Kitabullahi. So we will say Al-Qur'anu is the subject, Kitabullahi is the predicate, is the khabar. And in this one here, we will fa'il or doer. Fa'il or doer are the same thing. Noun that comes out immediately after the verb will always have a dhamma or dhammatun. Yes, correct. And here, this is a verb. Al-mudarris is a doer. Min is a preposition. Ghurfa is mudaf. Al-mudiri is mudaf ilay. And as this sentence is beginning with a what? A verb, it's called a verbal sentence. I'm not going to ask this in an exam about verbal sentence and nominal sentence. I'm just refreshing everyone's memory so that once we start book 2, everyone is well equipped. Okay.
Can I ask you something?
Yes. Go ahead.
Number 2.
Yes.
Al-Qur'anu Kitabullahi. Why lahi is a kisra in it and not a zuma?
Because kitab is mudaf, Allahi is mudaf ilay. Book of Allah.
Okay. Yeah,
okay. Who was speaking there?
Thank you. Zina Jan Muhammad.
So, I didn't hear you, sister.
Zina Jan Muhammad.
Okay, Gina. Thank you. Thank you, sister. Okay, so that's the important thing here. And then in this lesson, there's nothing else which I'll say is important apart from that. And then vocab, mughlaqun means close, maftuhun means open. And then we had tahta, which we have done underneath. This here, this exercise here, you need to know, you need to be able to put words in the correct place. So this will come in the exam as well. So one example, so it says al-bayti, mughlaq. So something of the house is mughlaq. So we can say miftahul babul bayti. Babul bayti mughlaqun. So you will have this question in the actual text. You have 4 questions, and from the 4 questions, one of them will be the correct answer. So you need to choose from the multiple choices which is the correct sentence. That's the way the exam will be. Or I may even do that. You need to put a word which will be suitable in here. Okay. So you need to put a word, whether it's with alif lam or whether it's without alif lam. Okay. So aina sayaratu, where is the key? So where? So you need to put a word in there which is suitable. And for example, we could say miftahu sayarat. Aina miftahu sayarati. With these, so these are things which I need to. I'm not going to go over the whole exercise because we've done the exercise already. Unless anyone has a question about anything particular, I will answer it. But I'm just vaguely going to go over everything which everyone needs to know. So here it says Babu something maftuhun. So here, for example, number 9, you can say Babul Masjidi maftuhun. Door of the mosque is open. And here it says Ana something al mudarris. So here you can say Ana ibnul mudarrisi. Ana ibnul mudarrisi. I am the son of the teacher. And you need to remember the rulings of mudaf, mudaf ilayh, when you put the word or the noun in the appropriate box and empty boxes. Okay, that's that.
Sheikh,
Yes.
we won't be able to type in Arabic, right? So
No, there will be no typing from anyone. Everything will be a multiple choice, and it's choosing correct answers from the 4 answers, which is the correct answer.
oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah, because I'm not doing a written paper, it's electronic paper. So the electronic papers will be a multiple choice questions, that's it.
Okay,
So,
just
that's that.
So can I ask you number 7 of the exercise 5?
Okay, exercise 5, yeah.
Okay. Number 7, we said Ana dash al mudarrisi.
1 second, let me just go to Ana
dash al mudarrisi.
Ana Baitul.
No,
it's number 7, exercise
number
5,
7.
number 7.
Yeah, I've got it. Oh, number 7.
Okay. Yeah. So it will be Ana al mudarrisi.
Ana Ibnul Mudarrisi.
Ibnul mudarrisi. Ibnul. Okay. So then it will be a Zumma with al mudarrisi.
Correct. So
then there'll be no tanween, right?
Correct, because Mudarris is with alif lam, so it will not be without a dhamma tanween.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay. So vocab, khal, am, share, mughlaq, tahta, hunak. That's a vocab there. This is something which you can read. Now, lesson number 6, it's all about hadihi. So previous lesson, it was about mudaf, mudaf ilayh. Lesson number 6 is about hadihi. So hadihi is all about female nouns or female individuals. And instead of hada is for the masculine and hadihi is for a female. So hadihi tabibatun. For example, we can say hadihi tabibatun. Here it says hiya tabibatun or hadihi tabibatun. This is a female doctor. And also then it's talking about a car. Liman hadihi sayyaratu. Sayyaratu, because in the Arabic language, and we refresh everyone's memory, in Arabic language, nouns are feminine and masculine. And this noun here, sayyara, is feminine. And due to this, we bring hadihi. So hadihi sayyaratu. This is the car. And hadihi sayyaratul mudiri. This is the manager's car. So hadihi will be brought with a female noun. And the other thing about parts, if all body parts are in pairs, they are feminine. The singular ones come as hada, but all feminine parts which are in limbs or which are in pairs come as feminine. And then over here, this is a good example. It says hadihi mil'akatun wa hadihi qidrun. So here both of them Qidrun is also, even though it doesn't have a ta marbuta, but is deemed as a feminine noun. Mil'akatun is clearly visible, having a ta marbuta, which shows that it's a feminine, but sometimes there are nouns. As I said, I will not ask those technical, tricky ones. I will ask the ones which are straightforward, where you can know that this is feminine and that's masculine, okay? And then, okay, in Arabic language. So this, okay, if we go over here as well, and not this one, oh, this one over here, sorry, this one over here. This is a good example. So this one here, Hada babun wa hadihi nafidatun. This one here, page number 47, example number 7. It says Hada babun wa hadihi nafidatun. This is a door and this is a window. So due to babun being masculine, Hada has been brought. Hadihi has been brought as a female demonstrative noun, because nafidatun is female. So when you have a female noun, hadihi is brought. Okay, that's that. Anything else which is important? No. Let me just. Okay, so I can't hear you.
So anything with ta marbuta is female, right?
Yes, correct. Yeah. So then sometimes, this it means it's a female noun, but sometimes you have female nouns, but they are names for boys as well, like Talhato.
Okay.
Okay. And then let me just switch this off. This is important to know. So here over here, al-qamaru jamilun, al-hisanu sari'un, al-talibu maridun, al-masjidu ba'idun, al-sha'u harun. So here it's teaching you, because these nouns on page number 48, because the noun which begins a sentence, the subject is masculine, the adjective which is coming as the khabar, as the predicate, comes as a masculine. So here, as-sayyaratu, car is feminine. So as-sayyaratu sari'atun. At-talibu maridun, the student is sick. So we say at-talibatu maridatun. This will come in the exam as well. Al-madrasatu, al-masjidu ba'idun. The mosque is far. Masjid is masculine. However, school is feminine, and due to this reason, al-madrasatu ba'idatun, al-kahwatu haratun. Al-abu, the father is masculine, al-abu jalisun, and al-ummu jalisatun. Okay, this is that. Now, over here, only one number, this one is important. Need to correct the sentences. There's a mistake in the sentence, you need to correct them. So, Hakibatu man hada. And al-ghurfatu maftuhun. So, al-ghurfatu maftuhun.
Maftuhatun.
Correct. Al-ghurfatu maftuhatun, because al-ghurfa is feminine. And then Hakibatu man hada. Hada shouldn't be there, but it should be Hakibatu man hadihi. And over here, it says hada as-sayyaratu tabibi. It should be hadihi sayyaratu tabibi. And again, over here, miftahun is masculine, but they wrote hadihi. It should be hada miftahu sayyarati. So this will be the exam as well. Okay, and then darajatu.
But sayyaratu is feminine.
Yes, sayyaratu is feminine, yes.
So hadha miftahu sayyarati.
هذه مفتاح السيارة. هذه سيارة، sorry. هذا سيارة طبيبي. And so here,
Yeah.
miftahun is masculine. So hadha miftahu sayyarati. Okay. And there's nothing else there. Which
sorry, sir. Could you please repeat this Baidun and Masjidi Baidun? Yeah, could you please repeat this? Yeah, thank you.
Al-masjid is masculine, and because al-masjid is masculine, the noun which is describing them, the masjid is far. So Ba'idun is correct because masjid is masculine. When it comes to a madrasa, which is a feminine noun, you will say al-madrasatu ba'idatun. Al-madrasatu ba'idatun. So Noreen Zara, if your mic's not working, if you just go on to
Jazakallah, now I understand.
If you go onto your select speaker and go to speaker, it should work. You just need to connect your phone to the internet and it should work. Or sign out, sign back in. That sometimes allows it to work. Just 1 second. Can everyone give me just 1 minute? I just need to make a call to Sister Fatima and just find out if she's doing class today. Just give me 2 seconds. Let me just speak to Sister Manikia and I'll start class. Give me 2 minutes. So that's fine. Let me just admit. Mute. Okay, then let me just turn over the page. There's nothing else. Ra'sun, yadun, rijlun, anfun. These vocab about limbs of the body. You should know this. Bintun, ukhtun, ibnun, akhun. You should know these vocab. Okay, in a sentence with hadi, that's fine. Pairs of body, yes.
About this, the previous page.
Yes, doctor.
It says, I think, can you go to the previous page?
49?
Yeah, it's man hadhihi hakibatun. Oh, should it be, shouldn't be, instead of hakibatin man hadha, shouldn't be man hadhihi hakibatun?
So hakibatu man hadhihi. So hadha, yeah. So you could keep.
Is correct the way it's put it?
So the way he's put hakibatu man hadha, it's not the best way of putting it, but it's correct. So if you say hakibatu man hadhihi.
Better to put is man hadhihi hakibatun. Would that be better?
It is a better. If you did that, doctor, that is correct. Man hadha hadhihi hakibatun is a better sentence. So yes, but because it says Sahih al-Jumal, Hakibatu man hadha is also correct. It means bag of who is this, which is correct as well. But man hadha hadihi hakibatun is a better
But
sentence.
man hazahi, right? It is supposed you're correcting this thing. So it's Hakibatu man hazahi.
I know, that's what I said.
Okay, I understood that you said something else.
No. Doctor is saying something else. Doctor is saying, can we say man hadihi hakibatun? That is correct as well.
Why? Because hazihi is in qualifying with the feminine noun. That is
exactly,
hakibatu.
exactly.
It qualifies the noun.
Yeah. So man, he's still changing hada to hadihi, but he's bringing man in the beginning and hada in the beginning as well.
Okay. Thank
So
you.
just to get in here, so the doctor said you can say man hadhihi haqibatun.
Yes. So doctor is saying man hadihi haqibatun, which is correct as well. So the
Otherwise, you can also say haqibatu man hadhihi.
Yes, correct. So
But
the
if you
translation,
put
the translation of both of them will be different.
Okay. Because you've got haqibatun, if you put it at the end, it's a bag, right?
Correct. So man hakibatu man hada means bag of who is this? Bag of who is this? This is the hakibatu man hada. But when you say man hada, man hadihi hakibatu means for whom is this bag?
Right.
In that case, I think we have to put liman hadha, right?
No, man,
For whom?
No, man also comes in the meaning for whom as well, li shay as well.
Okay, so you can use man as well as liman for whom.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, all right.
Sheikh, one more question, please. On the same page, number 3. Haza sayyaratu tabibi. So will we change haza into hazihi and also change tabibi into tabiba?
No, because the possessor is you can have a possessor, mudaf ilay, a masculine, but because sayyara, as you know, sayyara is owned by females and males. So you don't change the name of the doctor and change his gender as well. You leave the gender of the doctor the same.
Okay.
Okay, so only we change hadihi.
Okay, thank you.
Because the thing which has been possessed is the actual car, not the doctor. Doctor is the owner.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
But if the doctor was feminine, then it would have been tabibati.
Ahsanti, correct.
So I tell my patients, I tell my patients at work, Ana tabibatul uyun. Am I wrong to say that?
Ana tabibatul
uyun.
I am
eye doctor.
Yeah, I am the eye doctor.
So I have to say tabibatul. It's still
Ana tabibatul, yeah, because you're female.
Because of the feminine. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but now she said hazahi sayyaratu tabibatun. She said at tabibu. It will be at, because it's a definite at. There'll be no tabibun.
No. She said ana tabibatul uyuni.
No, not her. There was a lady who asked you this question. Hazihi sayyaratu at-tabibun. She said she said she ended it in dhamma tanween.
No, that's wrong. If it's dhamma tanween, it's wrong. So everyone knows this by now.
So it's hazihi sayyaratu at-tabibu.
No, tabibi.
No, tabibatin.
Tabibati. That's what she said.
Oh, tabibati. Acha. No, it's tabibi, right?
This one is tabibi is masculine. If she said, if the doctor is a female doctor, then you say tabibati.
Suppose she wants to say it like that. Hazihi.
I'm not going to answer any more questions, Sister Natani. That's enough because everything has been taught already. Because we will confuse students even further.
Salam Sheikh, could I please ask a question? On page 51, at the top of the page, for li, it says it's preposition meaning belongs to as well as for. Normally you say it only means for and it doesn't mean belongs to, but there it says it does mean belongs to. So can we then say it means belongs to?
Which, sorry?
You know the first line?
Yeah.
It says li is a preposition meaning belongs to as well as for. So normally you say it doesn't mean belongs to, it only means for. So then can we say it means belongs to?
When liman comes together, it comes in the meaning of possession, for whom. And li for itself, it means only for.
The first line, can you see the first line right at the top?
Okay, let me just get the screen.
You are on the right page.
Yeah, let me just get there. Yep, I'm there.
So the first line, right next to number 3
is a preposition meaning belongs to or for. Okay, yes.
So then can it mean belongs to? as well? Because normally you say it's only for and not belongs to.
No. What, as we did, that is correct, sister. It comes in all three meanings: belongs to or for as well. Like lesson number 10, when we did alaka akhun is for you a brother.
Yeah.
Then you say li akhun, I have a brother. And also li does come in the meaning of belonging as well. That is correct.
So like, for example, if you say li Muhammadin, so it belongs to Muhammad, that would be fine.
No,
rather than saying
lahu. Lahu.
lahu.
Yeah, lahu means for Muhammad. For him. So li, sorry, we say li Muhammadin, for Muhammad.
Yeah. So that's what, so but can you not translate it also as belongs to Muhammad? So for example, like a bicycle belongs to Muhammad.
Yes, you can. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine.
Okay, that's cool. That's my question. Jazakallah.
Any other questions by anyone else?
Sheikh, I want to talk about Inda. There is one sentence in which.
Can we come to lesson once we? I think I'm not going to start lesson 10. I think I'll need to do probably 3 sessions. So it's already at like 7 o'clock because there's another lesson at 7 o'clock by Sister Fatima Nika. So what I'll do, inshallah, is that I'll probably have to have another 2 sessions extra or 3, another 2 more sessions. So so lesson number 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10. So may have to have 2 sessions for this and another session for the first lesson. So there may be 4 sessions in total. Because it's important that everyone, the questions which they have, they do get answered. Okay, I could probably do this. So in this lesson here, lesson number 7, it's teaching you about tilka and dhalika. So tilka and dhalika are 2 different pronouns, nouns, which are used for something which is there. So hada is for something which is close, this, and that, which is somewhere further away. So we say tilka Fatimatu, that is Fatima. So tilka Fatima means that is Fatima. And because Fatima is a female, use tilka. And when it is a masculine, you will say dhalika. Like over here, if I show you. This over here. Over here it says man dhalika. So man dhalika, dhalika aliyun. Man dhalika, dhalika aliyun. That is, who is that? That is Ali. That is Ali because he is further away from someone. Then like even in the Quran, in Surah Baqarah, dhalika al-kitabu. Allah has not said hadha al-kitabu, but has said dhalika al-kitabu. So dhalika al-kitabu, dhalika is used for a noun, which is a masculine noun. And tilka is used for a female noun, like hadhihi tawilatun wa tilka qasiratun. This is a short person, female, a long person, long female, and this is a short female. So tawilatun and qasiratun. Someone his hair is tall, and someone over there, or that person is short. And then further down, atilka dajajatun, is that a hen? La tilka battatun, is no, that is a duck. So remember dhalika and tilka. Dhalika is used for masculine nouns and tilka for a female noun. And then over here, ma tilka, what is that? Tilka, egg is feminine, so tilka baydatun, that is a egg.